This is Gardena CERT 06. I'm acting net control for the Tri-City CERT Emergency Communications Net tonight, held once a month on the first Monday of each month from 1900 hours to approximately 1925 hours. This is a closed directed net for the Tri-City CERT, Gardena DCS, and Neighborhood Watch, and only members may be recognized by this net control station. All members are asked to participate. We will start the net with the passing of messages and follow up with roll call. When your station ID is called, please respond with your station ID, your first name, and approximate location. If you have messages, let us know, but do not pass your messages until the net control gives you permission. Before we start the roll call, are there any emergency traffic? We will begin with staff one. He has a couple messages to pass and maybe some other information. Staff one.
Well, good evening, Sir Joseph Gary. Good evening, good evening, team. This is Stewart, Staff 1, currently broadcasting from the Gardena Disaster Communication Services headquarters. I'm wishing everyone, hopefully you're having a good start of the season and the break. So the holiday season is upon us. We have Thanksgiving coming up, all kinds of great events. Reminder that usually like the second Monday in December is when Gardena DCS goes dark for the holiday season. So you have more time to spend with the family, do shopping, or whatever you want to do, go vacation. The Gardena DCS repeater, everything will be up and running in case the earthquake hits. Earthquake doesn't care about the vacations or earthquakes and stuff like that. So shutdown, you'll be getting further notice exactly the date, but it'll probably be the second week in December, right? We have a Veterans Day coming up Thursday, November 10th, I think it is, which is coming right up. And all the information is on the website, the Gardena Neighborhood Watch website. And let me go into a message. Captain Soria checked in, and he wanted me to relay this message. So let me read to you what the captain had to say. Okay, so Captain Soria says this is HC3, which is, I'm sure, his Gardena PD radio call sign. So this is HC3 checking in from Carson. Hope all is well. Lots of rain coming, so be careful this week, folks. We have an etching event coming up on November 19th, and Veterans Day is Friday, November 11th. Now, when he says an etching event, I'm going to assume it's the etching catch, so your catalytic converters. So I understand it, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about the etching of catalytic converters, which will be on November 19th, right? Captain further more goes on saying there will be a Veterans Day ceremony at the Nakoka Center at 11 a.m. on Friday. And he says, have a great weekend, everybody. Gary, I think that's all I have for the moment. If I get some more YouTube check-ins or something like that, I will let you know as time goes on.
Okay, thank you very much, Staff 1 Stewart. We'll begin the roll call now. LA County DCS, Lomita Sheriff Station 17. LA County Fire, Anthony or Dixon.
Yeah, good evening, sir. This is Dixon. Western 126. Only message I got for tonight break. Great class on Saturday. Look forward to next Saturday. That's it.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Appreciate it. Next up is City of Gardena Leadership. Gardena Mayor Serta. Councilman Tanaka. He's already checked in by YouTube, but maybe he can answer his radio also. Moving on, Councilwoman Francis. She also checked in by YouTube, but I'll call her again. Councilwoman Francis. Former Councilman Art Kaskinian. Gardena Police Department. Chief Safel, Watch Commander, Captain Osorio, Sergeant Messina, or Officer Dixon. Any of you can respond? Gardena Valley Church. Village Mobile Home Park, Barbara. Village Home Park, Jim.
Village Mobile Home Park, Jim, checking in. Location is Gramercy, Artesia, and I have no messages for the net.
Okay, Jim, got you checked in. Thank you. Village Mobile Home Park, Precy.
Village Mobile Home Park, Presi, Location, Command Center. I don't have any message for the net.
Okay, thank you, Precy. Staff 1, Stuart, we already got him checked in, and he made his announcements. Staff 2, Travis.
This is Staff 2, Travis. Tango Romeo Alpha Victor Indigo Sierra. I'm approximately at the corner of 166 and Western, and I have no news for them.
Thank you, Travis. Staff 3, Mary.
This is Staff 3, Mary, Adam, Robert Young. Approximate location, 145th and Gramercy. I have a couple of messages for the net tonight.
Please come forward with your messages.
I just want to, Stuart already brought this up, but the Veterans Day celebration will be this Friday at the City Hall grounds, and it is at 11 o'clock, so hopefully everybody could come out and pay their respects. Wobble before you eat is on Saturday the 19th from 11 to 3. It's a Helping Hands event. If you bring a canned food item or an unwrapped toy, you are placed into a raffle for $500 to $900 worth of gifts, and it will be at Raleigh Park, right? And the etch and catch is for the etching program. It's on the 19th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You do need to register. Registration started today, I believe, or the 8th, whatever today is, but it starts on the 8th, so you do have to register for it. So the etch and catch and the wobble before you eat too much food are both on the same day. So different places, but you might be able to make both of them if you plan your day correct. And just one last one, casino night is on November 18th from 5 to 8 at Nakaoka. And it should be a very fun event, and the funds will be used for the senior center. End of my messages. Thanks for running the net.
Thank you, Mary. That was a lot of information. Thank you very much. Next up, Staff 4 Dewey, but let's see. He already checked in by YouTube, but if he can answer. Okay, let's see. Next up, George 214, Bill. George 215, Flo. George 217, Cascadian family. George 222, Ray. She checked in by YouTube, but if she's still on the radio, she can contact us. George 223, Mary. George 224, Diane.
Net Control Staff 1, both of them are out of the area. They just checked in for YouTube. And if you can, try calling Staff 5 Wendy.
Okay, Staff 5, Wendy. Staff 5, Wendy. Okay, moving on. George 225, James or Bianca. George 236, Wendy or Nick. George 308, Natalie. Moving on, Gardena CERT 01, Jose. Gardena CERT 02, Cindy.
It's Gardena CERT 02, Cindy, prospect location, Western Caddington. Also reporting in for Gardena Valley Baptist Church. I do have 2 messages for the net.
Please come forward with your messages.
First message, Anthony did mention about that we just started our classes at the City Gardena Nakaoka Center, and it went off really well. We have a good class. But we have 2 more classes ahead of us for the 12th and 19th. And anybody can attend, so it's not too late. You can come and to the class on Saturday at 9 o'clock. And if you have already taken the CERT class, you can come and refresh your knowledge and skills as well. Break. Just want to thank all of you that really helped with the class. It went really well, and we were really happy to have the trailer there. And thank you, Stuart, for driving it. My second message is that on December 7th, from 6 to 9, we will have our Tri-City CERT annual business meeting and holiday pop-up party. And that will be in the Nakaoka. It'll be in person. And so more information to follow, but just want to have you save the date. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, CERT 02, Cindy. Next up is Gardena CERT 04, Virginia.
This is Gardena CERT 04 Virginia, Victor Ida Robert George, Ida Nora Ida Adam. Approximate location 168 Morendo, and no message for the net.
Thank you very much, Virginia. Next up is CERT 07 Mark. CERT 09 Barbara. CERT 012 correction. CERT 010 Anna. CERT 012 Michael.
CERT 012 Mike. Mary Ida King Edward. Approximate location Artesia and Gramercy Place. And I have no messages for the net. Just be careful this week because it's going to be raining the next 2 days.
Thank you, Michael. Next up is CERT 014 Richard. He checked in by YouTube, but he may want to check in by radio also.
I'll give it a shot. This is CERT 014 Richard. Approximate location is Lameda and Garnier. And no messages for the net tonight.
Thank you, Richard. Your communications is really clear now. I guess that antenna really helped. Okay, CERT 015 Jim.
This is CERT 015 Jim, Juliet Indigo Mike. Approximate location 182 Hawthorne, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Jim. You also checked in by YouTube. Thank you very much. Next up, CERT 016 Gerald.
Good evening. This is 016 Gerald, George, Edward, Robert, Adam, Lincoln, David. Approximate location is in the city of Torrance, in Manhattan Place, and no announcements.
Okay, thank you very much for checking in, Gerald. Next up, CERT 020 Matthew. Matthew, were you trying to transmit? Okay, nothing heard. Next up, Gardena Animal CERT 01 Megan. Hawthorne CERT Henry 201 Dennis.
This is Hawthorne CERT Henry 201 Dennis. Approximate location is Western and Imperial, and I have no messages for the net tonight.
Thank you very much for checking in, Dennis. Next up, Henry 202 Jim.
This is Hawthorne CERT Henry 202 Jim, John Ida Mary. Approximate location is 135th Street and the 405 freeway in Hawthorne, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Jim. Next up, Henry 203 Kenny. He did a early check-in, so we're going on to the next. Henry 221 Sonia. Henry 222 Sam English. Henry 554 Sean.
This is Henry 554 Sean. Jersey, approximately 137th, and
Sean, you broke up a bit there. Could you repeat that?
I have a bad radio. I'm sorry, I have a bad battery, so that's why it's coming in garbled. I'm at 137th and Crenshaw. I have nothing for the net.
Okay, Sean, that time it was clear as a bell. Thank you very much. Next up, Henry 556, Dennis. Okay, we're gonna move on to LA County, Tom 109, Mike. Okay, that concludes roll call. So are there any late or missed check-ins?
Hawthorne CERT Henry 202, Jim.
Come forward, Jim.
Yeah, Gary, I wasn't sure if you got my check-in or not during the net.
Yes, I did. I responded, and I don't know what happened. Okay, I got it, Jim.
Thanks, and I think like Stuart said in the past, I think the clouds are causing issues tonight. I've had a pretty hard time hearing the net, but thank you for clarifying. Appreciate it. Good net.
Thank you, Jim. I say again, are there any late or missed check-ins? Late or missed check-ins, come forward now. Okay, we want to thank Stuart, Staff 1, for the use of the Gardena repeater, and also the Gardena Police Department who helped us mount the antenna. So thank you very much to both of you. This has been Gardena CERT 06, Acting Net Controller for the monthly Tri-City Emergency Communications Net. We thank all operators for participating in tonight's net. The net is now closed at 17:21 hours. This frequency is now cleared for regular use. This has been Gardena CERT 06, and I'm now clear.